Hi, Visi. Already back for a new video. Look, I didn't do a video for the last 10 months at least. I was really busy moving from the US back to France, and look, yeah, I was working in my house setting up my new music room, and at the end, right, I just didn't take the time to do an update video. And look, I bought a bit less over the last 10 months because, as I mentioned, right, I was busy working on different stuff. And look, for my return as well, right, for this new video, I just decided to do things a bit differently and to turn on the camera, which I didn't do so far, right, because I was mainly showing records. But I figured out as well that it's not always easy, especially if you want to handle the records, right? So I just decided to do differently. Hope you will enjoy. I think, right, look, I will do that differently as well, because if I look at the people who follow me back in the days, and I hope you will still follow me going forward, because I will do several videos in the coming weeks, hopefully. Yeah, I just decided to have different stacks, because some people who follow me know that I like heavy metal, hard rock, 70s hard rock, psych, prog rock. I mix a bit all the genre, right? And so this first video will be focused on you know, metal, doom metal, some old stuff as well, some newer stuff, and the next videos will be more on the psych, prog rock, and 70s hard rock style. And I will as well do a room tour, right? Because I think, look, I'm quite happy with what I did. It took me some time, but I'm really happy about the results in my new music room, and I'm trying to enjoy it first, right? And catch up on the records I didn't have a chance to listen to over the last 10 months as well, because I didn't have my setup in place, right? So now that everything is done, I will catch up on video, I will catch up on all the records that I didn't have a chance to listen to. And again, hopefully you will like my new way to do my videos. So I will start with, you know, records that I bought recently, probably 2 weeks ago. It's the Vintage Caravan, which is yeah, more of a recent band. I'm not sure exactly, but probably of the last 10 years, bit less probably. It's kind of, you know, I bought it in the section which was doom metal, but it's not really doom. I mean, mind you, it's more kind of hard rock, yeah, 90s hard rock, but with some prog rock in it and with different things. So I mean, you know, look, I enjoyed it, a good record. It comes on these nice labels, and yeah. So the album is called Arrival, the Vintage Caravan. Next one is Griller Wizard. So it comes on this label, which is heavy psych sounds, and you know, my record dealer had several LPs on this label. Again, it's more doom metal and different things, but that as well is, in my view, not really doom. It's more a kind of, you know, again, hard rock mix between different genre, some psych, some yeah, some as well, some prog rock influence, but really good record, which can come on a pink record, really nice one. So Griller Wizard, not sure what the name of the album is, there is the sticker on it, right? Next one is Mount Salon, Endless. That's a female singer in this you know, band, but as well, right? I mean, mix between different genre, more hard rock style, not really doom in my view. It remembers me sometimes as well the 70s hard rock, right? But really good stuff. I'm trying to get into different type of music genre, because look, once you have a large collection, which is my case, with many psych, many 70s hard rock, and you know, and prog rock, sometimes you need to try something different, right? And so I try to look more in this stack of you know, what he calls doom metal, my retailer, but yeah, and trying some new bands that I don't really know yet. Next one, and here we are coming more to doom, right? Is Duel, and the record is called, or the album, it's live at the Electric Church. That's a really good one. Comes on a green wax. Yeah, nice record. Was really happy to grab this one. He recommended me some of the bands, and yeah, that was a good recommendation. That's more doom, Black Rainbow, and comes on a nice purple vinyl. It's a really good album, Stellar Prophecy. I really recommend it. I really like this one. I mean, doom. I mean, look, I'm a big Black Sabbath fan, and doom. Some band in doom metal remind me a bit of the Black Sabbath sound, right? And that's the case for this one, right? So I really enjoyed it. Now we are getting back to something different. That's a record that I bought some months ago. It's a new issue. It's Twisted Sister live at the Marquee from 1983. If I remember correctly, and I don't mistake, and you know, don't hesitate to comment if I say something wrong, right? But I think that was, I mean, Twisted Sister started in the US, obviously it's an American band, and they struggled a bit to get renowned there, and they went for a European tour, and they went to the UK, and that's where, you know, they got renowned, and they signed for their first record, which is, I think, Under the Blade, right? And hopefully I'm not wrong. And they issued this record, Under the Blade, first in Europe before getting back to the US and issuing it there, right? So this live at the Marquee, it's somehow, in my view, a piece of history for those who like Twisted Sister. Next one is Wasp, The Sting. So it's a concert as well, live at the Key Club, Los Angeles, USA. Yeah, I mean, look, I like Wasp, especially the early albums, and Alive from Wasp, you cannot go wrong. I think the sound, in my view, is not the best on this record, but look, the intention is good, and I'm happy to have this live album from Wasp. Next one, that was a great find as well, recommended by my, you know, record retailer. It's a Tunisian band called Mirat, and the album is Shehili. So yeah, look, I think for me it's really heavy metal. They call that desert metal, right? I mean, look, everybody gets a name today. It's metal, right, mixed with some Arabic sound and Arabic music. I think look, it's a really good record. It changed from traditional metal a bit because of this Arabic sound and music, and I really liked it. So I would highly recommend this album, Mirat. They did several other albums which I never listened to, so they might be as well as good as this one, but I think this one really, I liked it, and I would recommend to anyone who does not know Mirat. And if someone knows Mirat and you would recommend a different album, a better album, please just let me know in the comments below. Next one is, yeah, a Finnish band, Arjan Antoni Lucassen, Star One. The same, I didn't know it, was recommended to me. Space metal, yeah, look, it's kind of melodic metal, heavy metal. It's coming from Finland, you know, and in Finland they do many things today, right? Going from black metal to death metal and to more melodic things, and that's the case in this one. It's a 3 records set, and you know, look, it's something different from what I typically listen to, but I really liked it as well. Now we are getting to, you know, things which I know much more. You know, Powerwolf, I think Blood of the Sand. I mean, in my taste, the best record from Powerwolf. And I was listening online to this record. I have some other records from Powerwolf, but I didn't have the Blood of the Saint. And the Blood of the Saints, I mean, they were going online for quite some money. I mean, you had to pay at least $100 to get a copy of this record. But it has been reissued lately, I think a few months ago, by Metal Blade, right? They reissued the album, and now you can find it for yeah, $25, and it's a really, really good album. In my view, again, all great songs. There is no filler on this album. I mean, each song is great. I mean, the opening, which is Agnus Dei, which, you know, but then Sanctified with Dynamite, Within Your Blood, Murder at Midnight, All We Need Is Blood, Dead Boy Don't Cry, Son of a Wolf. I mean, look, only great titles. So if you're in, you know, power metal, Powerwolf, great band, and this album, Blood of the Saint, in my taste, again, their best albums from far. Now we are getting to more the things that, you know, I started with when I started to listen to heavy metal and the thrash metal when I was a kid, right, in the early 90s. Yeah, that was, you know, part of my favorite band. I have lots of Slayer album. I have all the Slayer album, all yeah, maybe the 6-7 first albums from Slayer, and you know, I had a Show No Mercy, but I had it as a Brazilian bootleg, which sounds not great, but it's great record to have because for collectors, right? Because it's quite rare. But I found this one by Mirat retailers. He had a really good price on it. I paid something like $15, and it's a Canadian press, which comes on the Bonsai label. And these ones online are going for kind of $40 to $50, right? So I did a really good deal with this one. When I saw it, I said, look, it's the only early Slayer that I don't have as an original album, so I will get it, right? And, you know, here it is. Next one is Sodom, Agent Orange. I had that on a cassette back in the days. I didn't have the records, and Agent Orange is, in my view as well, one of the best albums from Sodom. They did some great albums at the beginning. I don't know, they still play today, I think, and they did later albums, but I don't really know them. But this one, Agent Orange, I think for me, definitely an album to have. Getting back to other stuff, I mean, Motorhead, right? Big drinkers, you know, or yeah, beer drinkers. Look, as well, I found this one on a kind of flea market, which was kind of specialized for old records. It takes place twice a year, close to where I'm living. It was before COVID, right? So, and yeah, I saw this one, I just grabbed it. My favorite Anthrax record, it's the same, right? I was looking for this one for quite some time, didn't want to buy it online because it's the type of album that you can find on the wild, and I was just waiting the good opportunity, right, to find an Anthrax album. So yeah, it's Among the Living, right, which in my view, again, when I was a kid, that was my go-to album. I had it on cassette. I didn't have it on LP. It's really great records all the way through. Among the Living, Caught in the Mouth, The Indians, I Am the Law, I mean, all the famous songs, in my view, from Anthrax, right? So really nice, and I was really happy to find it finally in the wild for a good price and in great condition. Next one, yeah, next one is Overkill. So yeah, the record, I hope it will not be censored by, you know, by YouTube, but yeah, you know, it's really the jacket, and I had this shirt when I was a kid, right? Which, you know, yeah, was nice to walk around with that, and everybody was kind of looking at you. But I mean, as well, it's an EP, but a great EP. The first side is with Fuck You, and another song which is Rotten to the Core. And on the second side, you have some live, you know, venue from Overkill. But really good. And the next one is Overkill as well. Under the Influence, good album, but I think in my taste not the best ones from Overkill. But again, I mean, he had that in my record shop, and I got it for a good price, so I just grabbed it. So look, that was a really, yeah, a quick video with all metal, you know, trash and that I bought over the last 10 months. As I mentioned, right, I will come back with other videos in the coming days, because I will definitely catch up. I was missing doing these videos, and you know, I hope that I will get more subscribers now that I will come back, you know, more often, that I turned on the camera. Some of you recommend me to do it because apparently it works better when you do that and you get more subscribers. But at the end, right, I think, look, for me, it's even more important to share, you know, this passion, and that which is recording, collecting LPs, right, with people on YouTube. So hope you enjoyed the video. Again, stay tuned. We'll come back with my stack on 70s hard rock, prog rock, and as well do a special video for the room tour to show you the setup and how I stored the records, and you know, how I put the things around. Thank you very much, and if you didn't subscribe, I mean, you know, just push the button, and you know, see you soon. Bye.